Hi.
What's up? What's up?
So, this is my friend Patrick Priscilla.
How you doing?
And he's a rapper, right?
Yes, I'm a rapper. I like to call myself more of an MC.
An MC. Music. What is music in general to you?
I mean, music is a form of expression which allows for yourself to be true to who you are as a person, and let yourself be exposed to strangers, basically. To let them know your pain, to let them know your struggle, in hopes that they can recognize it and identify with that struggle as well.
What role has hip-hop played in your life?
I can honestly say, without hip-hop, I would be dead. Because growing up, middle school and whatnot, with hormones and whatnot, girl problems and whatnot, my outlet through that was through hip-hop when I was starting out. And, like, honestly, if I've never started writing, like, I could probably say I probably could have killed myself.
Who would you say are your biggest influences?
My biggest influences, most definitely Tupac. Everybody says Tupac. To delve into some deeper stuff, Bamboo, he's a Filipino-American rapper based in Los Angeles, and he's one of my favorite MCs because he talks about real stuff. He talks about the struggle. He talks about how we as people need to come together as a community to mobilize and take back what's rightfully ours. And through his music, I learned more about myself. I've learned more about the politics of what's going on, not just here in America and not just in the Philippines, but worldwide.
Have you ever performed your work in public?
Yes, I perform a lot in public.
What's it like?
It's electrifying. Like, I mean, granted, I used to be scared when I used to perform, like the first couple of times, but once I finally got an understanding to it, it was like that. Like, it's something I totally fell in love with.
How long have you been practicing your craft for?
I've been practicing my craft since 6th grade. And 6th grade is when I first joined a poetry slam group in middle school. And from there, because of Tupac, because of listening to his music, it helped me kind of evolve and take a step more towards the hip-hop genre and hip-hop culture.
Well, what kind of advice would you give to aspiring MCs?
Aspiring MCs, say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do, educate, organize, mobilize.
How do you feel about Asian American representation in mainstream music culture?
I mean, Asian American. The furthest back that I can think is Far East movement in terms of the music scene. When they blew up around like 2009, 2010, and that's great that we get representation and such. I mean, we got Bruno Mars. Like he's part Filipino. We got Apple the Black Eyed Peas that came up with the Apple song Bebo. And that's just testified to how far we've come as Asian Americans, how far we've come to dismantle that model minority myth, and how far we've come as a people to actually get here to America and achieve our dream, achieve what our goals are, which is totally fine, even if it's labeled as mainstream.
Think you can do a little impromptu freestyle for us?
All right. So let's see. It's just another rainy day in San Francisco. So you already know I rap Filipino. My name, Bayani P. I'm serving for the people. So, like I said, I pulled the beanie on my brow because I gotta lay low right now. But that don't mean that I can come up in your face and do this and like that. Freestyle up in your face, yo, because the space is the place to be. I'm the master of ceremonies, moving crowds, so I bring the noise extra loud. I'm like public enemy #1, but you don't even know because I don't even top the FBI's top most wanted list. So listen to this, I'm just kicking the truth to the youth because you already know I gotta do this for the work that I put in for community because the unity is in the people and with the people is the struggle because we getting through this all through the trouble. So once again, with the message that I leave is Educate, organize, mobilize. Live our lives to the fullest, cause you know we gotta do this. Because what we was born to do, I'ma do it till I die.